This is Elevate with Carol with another weight loss video. My last video I found out that once the camera failed, then the video stopped. And I taped like another 10 minutes of a video that I thought was playing, was recording, and it wasn't recording. So, I ended up, that was the video that I did with showing you what I shop for in groceries. So I'll do another one of those videos with that, but I have something here that I'm about to eat now. This is a complete meal. This is a cup of cinnamon applesauce. And this cup right here is a whole meal. So after you have a surgery, you're not going to be able to eat this whole cup of applesauce. But for me, I can finish this and this would be a meal. So ta-da, that would be enough. Also, I felt today we should talk about forming new habits. So when I did the weight loss surgery, before I did the weight loss surgery, when I told you I made sure that I changed my eating habits before I had the surgery, the first thing I did was to form a new habit. So how do you get rid of old habit? You form a new habit. How do you form a new habit? So how I formed the habit was I took a habit that I knew that I had to change, but I did not do anything extreme to change it. So what I did was I love sweets. That's one of the reasons why I'm overweight or was overweight, a lot of overweight. So I would eat sweets. Every meal I had to have something sweet. So if I ate breakfast, I had to have something sweet after that. So since I ate 5 times a day, I ate 5 sweet things right behind it. So I decided instead of eating 5 sweet things, I'm going to take it down to 2. That way my body would not miss having sweets. And my mind, because it is a mind thing, my mind wouldn't miss having sweets because I still had sweets. But then I would be able to sacrifice, 3 of the meals. So what I did was after breakfast, it really wasn't that bad after breakfast because I ate oatmeal, so oatmeal was sweet anyway. And so it usually would be lunch and dinner. I would have something sweet after. So I did that. And it said it takes at least, I think it's like a month. Some people say 2 weeks or whatever, but it takes a month, at least a month to form a new habit. So therefore, but for me, it was actually 2 weeks because I've been forming a whole lot of new habits. And after 2 weeks, I got it down pat. Now, between forming a habit, if you mess up, you just mess up and start back again the next day. Don't even sweat it like that. So, like I said, so then after I start eating just 2 sweet things a day after lunch and dinner, then I decided what I'm going to do now is one of the sweet things that I eat, I'm going to make it a fruit instead. So I would use watermelon most of the time because watermelon is sweet, but watermelon contains so many vitamins. My goodness, you need to look up how many vitamins it contains. I thought it was vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K, a whole lot of vitamins, and you wouldn't even think it. Besides, you can eat that after surgery. That's what saved me because I couldn't eat anything sweet, and so I got really, really sad that I couldn't eat anything sweet, and that watermelon saved me because I was crying and everything. I would sit there. I was depressed. I'm telling you. I was so sad. I was just sitting there. I was like, I can't believe this. I've been tricked. I'll tell you about that story, though, because I went through a whole long thing, like about a month of being really angry with this. Well, matter of fact, it was longer than a month. I was so angry for having this surgery. And you would think, okay, well, you had the surgery because, to get better, everything. I see that now. But before then, when I was going through it, I cursed this surgery. I was like, I don't know why nobody had this surgery. So I went through it, yeah. But so this cup of applesauce was one of the things that changed me because I would put in the refrigerator. It was cold. It was sweet. It was a fruit. And but you couldn't eat this kind. You got to get the kind that has this unsweetened because they don't want you with that sugar. Now I eat the kind that has something sweet. And I still go for 2 times a day. Something sweet. So mainly my best sweet thing is usually after dinner and, when I have this. So we're forming a habit. Get rid of an old habit by forming a new habit. But then you need to think also, where did you get this old habit from? Well, everything is developed when you're a kid, from your youth. How did I develop this sweet habit? Well, I know how I developed my sweet habit. I developed my sweet habit from my father. Yes, that father of mine. And what did he do to form my habit? Well, every week he went to Intiman's Bakery and he bought, my God, probably about at least $50 worth of sweets every week. But what we ate was, to give you an example, so we would eat, everybody would eat, okay, he would buy a gallon of ice cream. Matter of fact, he bought 9 gallons of ice cream each week. And what he did was, he would take a gallon of ice cream and he would cut it down the middle. And he would give each person a half. So 2 people ate a gallon of ice cream. So everybody ate a half a gallon of ice cream. And I thought that was totally normal. And so one day, let me tell you, one day I went over to my friend's house. And, it was the summertime. She was like, would you like some ice cream too? And I was like, sure. And they got out the bowls and the spoons. And then they didn't cut the ice cream in half. They started spooning it with a spoon into the bowls. And I was like, oh my God, they must be poor. I don't want to take their ice cream. I was like, you know what? I don't have to have your ice cream. I said, don't worry about it. But I didn't know that normal people ate just a couple of spoonfuls of ice cream instead of eating a whole half a gallon of ice cream. Also, my dad would buy these big, huge boxes of Danishes. They would buy the chocolate cake. He would buy like 4 chocolate cakes. He would buy like the sweet rolls. I'm telling you, so much. Oh my God. So we would have sweets every day of our lives. With our dinner, with each one of our meals, well, I'm going to say each one, but at least one of our meals, we would have something sweet. So we would have like candy apples or candy yams or something candied. He'll bake a pie or he'll bake a cake or we always had something sweet to eat. So that's where my sweet habit was formed. And so if you think losing a habit is easy, it's not. So that took me some time to actually be able to form it, but you can form this habit. So take one habit and get rid of it, and I know you can do it. Then you can work on other habits. I mean, how many habits do you have, bad habits do you have in your life anyway? But go with the ones that's most important for you in your weight loss journey. So getting rid of those sweet habits actually helped me lose a whole lot more weight. And in the whole thing of gaining of weight loss surgery, you have to get rid of carbs and sugar. Even those who's not going to have the weight loss surgery, if you decrease your carbs and sugar, you will lose weight. Carbs and sugar is what's putting the weight on you. So you're going to see they're going to give you a paper stating how many carbs you can have per day, how much sugar you can have per day. And if you follow it, I mean, you should do great. You just substitute. So if we knock out this sugar habit right now, by the time you get there, I mean, it should be no problem. And let me tell you, the thing with the carbs is you're going to find that you have to eat protein. You have to eat 40 grams of protein at least per day. For a woman, 40 to 60 grams of protein. For a man, I think they want 50 to 80 grams per day. But you're going to find when you start eating that protein, you're going to get full so fast. So eating a protein, getting full is no problem. But guess what? When you're eating carbs, they don't get you full fast because they're no good for you anyway, right? So you can eat probably like a whole small bag of chips and then, get a little bit of fullness, not really that much full. Whereas when you eat the protein, you're not going to be able to eat a whole half a chicken breast. A chicken breast will probably last you the whole day. Well, yeah, especially when you first starting. I can't even eat a whole chicken breast. I don't even think I can eat a half a chicken breast yet, a whole half a chicken breast. Protein makes you full just like that. So that's one of the difficult things I still have. If I have trouble doing, is being able to eat enough protein and try to get me a vegetable in there with it, because you're going to get so full so fast. So then you're going to be like, why do I want to cook all this food? Cook, because you're going to have to start cooking so that you can eat. But you're going to be like, why did I start cooking? And all my meals consist of something this big. Or matter of fact, for you that just start having, you can cut this in half. and that's your meals. So yeah. So like I said, we're gonna form that habit, and we're gonna work on forming a new habit to get rid of the old habit. And I think you're gonna do so great. So I think that's all I had to talk about today. I was looking on my paper because I have a paper on here to see what else I had to tell you all. And I think I explained everything. Okay, yep, that was it for today. So this is Elevate with Carol. Remember to hit that bell button, subscribe, comment, leave me a comment. If it's something you want to know about, leave me a comment and let's talk about that. I'll talk about that also. And share my video, and I will see you tomorrow. Or you know what, I'm doing a video every other day, so I don't think I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I might see you on, what's today, Sunday. I might see you Tuesday. So remember, if you can look up, you can get up. Have fun. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.